Identity is often perceived as something lost, an element of ourselves we're incapable of finding before our lives truly begin. Is this true? As we age, are we just vessels of what we're to become when we're adults? When will our lives truly begin? Not every person is the same. In fact, some of us have lived, impacted, and shaped lives already. Not just any person can say that, let alone a teenager. Not all of us are looking forward to the future, but instead look to live in the moment, enjoy life, listening, enjoy playing, connecting, and sharing with others. We may be young, but we're still individuals. For some of us, there's more to our identity than just what simply meets the eye. Kind of like Gabe.
Who is Gabe?
Gabe is me.
Depends who you're asking.
He's an 18-year-old male who lives at...
He's my boyfriend.
Some guy I met at NBM.
Gabe is a handsome young man I've taken my intro movie making class last semester, and I miss him dearly.
My oldest, my 18-year-old, my eccentric, my empathetic but horrible communicator son, but he's helpful without having to ask him most of the time.
What do Gabes do?
Really big into like movie making and video creation and like editing and script writing, and I can definitely see myself doing that as a career. It's definitely something I want to do, at least. From a really young age, it was always like video creation and stuff. Like it's always been like that. That's why I joined movie making club.
I think it was a movie making club because we both like, making movies and stuff.
One in particular, it was a open concept. He did everything by himself. It's more, I think it was a holiday theme concept, a holiday theme assignment. It was suspenseful, and he got some of the action stringed together quite well. Actually, it was very, very interesting take, and at the same time, I think he did a good job editing, and I felt like I'm actually watching an action movie.
Oh man, it started when I was playing Subway Surfers on my dad's phone, like in the back of the car or something, and I was talking to myself while I was playing, and my dad said, "You'd be a good YouTuber." And I was like, I don't know why that always stuck with me. So that's why I started making YouTube videos, like gaming stuff. So there's that. But then it like just evolved into not talking in YouTube videos, and I let my gameplay speak for itself instead.
What are Gabes like?
Gabe?
He stays in the bathroom too long. He sits in the shower.
He DM'd me on Instagram. He was like, I saw a penny on the ground. And I was like, okay. We just started like hanging out.
You just said I found a penny on the ground?
Yeah, no, it was very suave.
So that's how you would describe Gabe? Gabe suave?
Yeah.
I would say that for the most part, if he has an assignment, he's on task. But sometimes he's on task on other things, such as holding his girlfriend's hands and things like that.
How would you describe your relationship with Gabe?
Pretty dynamic.
One day, he was like, "Mom, I can pick you up. You seem light and you're tiny." I'm like, "Ugh, fine." So I let him pick me up. But then he starts spinning me around.
Gabe, did you lose your keys?
That was my watch. I hope this isn't my key. Ah, I made it.
You made it, Gabe. You did it.
It's really cold.
I bet it is, yeah.
I don't want to tell you a joke. You're gonna ask me to tell a stupid volleyball joke? Is this all one big volleyball joke? Is this the point?
Tell us a joke, Gabe.
Tell us a joke.
I'm gonna tell the volleyball joke. I'm gonna tell it. I don't care. Okay. Why can't you take a volleyball to the bar with you? Because it'll spike your drink.
That's a good joke,
Thank
Gabe.
you, thank you.
I like that one.
Dude, now I can't ask my third question.
What is it?
My third question was stick to the volleyball. Is Gabe funny?
Only when he's not trying to be.
What's your favorite Gabe joke?
Oh dear.
Why are Gabes the way they are?
I was born in Japan, first of all, and then after that we moved to Turkey, where we had a Turkish maid, and I learned how to understand Turkish. I don't know how to understand it now, but she would like shout orders at me in Turkish, and I would know how to do it, or like I knew what she was talking about. I don't know it anymore though. I do still like Turkish food though. Yesterday I had baklava. That was nice. And then we moved to North Dakota, and then Minot, North Dakota. And it was crazy snowy there. I still have like memories of that place, and they had like these giant snow mountains. It was crazy. And then we moved to San Antonio, Texas, which was like a really big change for me because I went from a really cold place up north to a really hot place down south, and so it was like I had to get used to that for a while. That was annoying. Very interesting people in Texas, I will say that. Very interesting. And then I moved to Abilene, Texas, and I did gymnastics in Abilene for like 4 years, 3 to 4 years at least. So that was pretty cool. And then we moved to Germany, and I lived there for 4 years. Now I'm living here. I lived in Germany, and now I'm living here. And I'm probably gonna stay here for like a good while because I plan to go to college here and stuff. So.
I mean, he's been grounded multiple times for not listening and thinking that he can do whatever he wants. It doesn't matter what age he was. He had that whole "it's my life, I can do whatever I want" mentality. His little brother Logan relied on him a lot as a kid to talk for him. Because Gabriel said, Logan said this. Gabriel, it's not what he said. And Gabriel said, yeah, it's what he said. So he talked for his brother a lot. So I thought that was pretty funny.
Social skills. Dude. I lost all my social skills when we moved here. I got them back. Just like Thor.
Gabe, he's had this sort of same social skills. He'll walk up to some random... I was gonna swear right there. He'll walk up to some random person and... He'll like the mall the other day. Saw some random dude with like 2 girls. He was trying to, you know what I mean? He was working his magic, and the guy was like, "Hey!" Just like screamed his name.
As evolving ways, the pandemic changed him a lot. He used to be outgoing. He used to have a whole lot more friends than he actually did when we moved here. He went out and did stuff without care. He was outside all the time. But as soon as COVID hit, he became secluded, and it took a lot for us to get him to get out there and talk to other people. We pretty much forced him to do some stuff. Like, go make friends! But yeah, he really became different once that hit personality-wise. He used to be super extroverted, and then now he's semi-introverted. He has his extroverted moments, but you'll see him more in his room than anything, than outside like he used to.
Gabe's family.
Okay. Welcome to the McEwen house. It's never quiet here. There's always something going on, like Logan playing guitar. Or like my mom screaming.
June, get out of the shot!
And June screaming.
She's like Gabriel and likes attention.
So there's never a quiet moment. It's great.
Does Gabe have any other siblings?
Yeah. There's you don't see much, but he's in the basement. You guys can go see him if you want. You can interview him too. He's the pale, blonde, Victorian-looking child that's down there. Also Ronnie, if you count him. Ronnie. He's a fish. I don't owe you money for driving me around. I don't owe you gas money. You promised 2 years ago. You and I were walking to middle school. You were in the 8th grade. No, you were freshman year, and I was in the 7th grade. And we were walking to the bridge, and you said that it was crazy that you were getting your driver's license in 2 years, and I agreed. And you promised that you would drive me around, and you wanted to, and you said you would drive me around, no strings attached. I remember that. I remember that. Any questions?
And now I'm living here. And I'm probably going to stay here for like a good while because I plan to go to college here and stuff. So if I were to... My favorite place? Probably here, definitely. Because Germany, there's just like a lot of things that got in my way. And now here it's like more free. It's like I have more friends here. I've got a license. I've got a girlfriend here. So it's great here. I like this place a lot.
One last question.
Okay.
What's on your mind right now?
I can go for a milkshake.
Yeah?
From where? Five Guys.
Good man.